Hey guys, it's Shadow, and today I'm gonna be opening the Lorwyn Eclipsed bundle set. Right out the gate, I think that this set is so beautifully designed. The art style and everything about it is just so gorgeous. So kudos to the entire team that designed this. So traditional to any bundled box, you get 9 booster packs that relate to the set, a spin down dice, a couple of foil and non-foil lands, a special alt art card, and a box to keep everything in. And inside, the first thing we have is this poster, and behind that poster is a reference of everything that is being sold in this set. And here we have the bundle box itself that you can use to store your cards in. On the sides we have I believe a changeling as the emblem, and the art on the box essentially follows the outside packaging. Right out the packaging we have the spin down dice, which I think is actually really pretty. I think the shift in the glitter is so beautiful and it just matches the vibe of the set so well. And not forgetting the packs, the first two you see here, these white ones, include the basic lands, the alt art card, and a reference card in the very back that will just essentially explain how you can take your turn during a game of Magic. And of course, all 9 play booster packs. What I like about these booster pack designs is they include 3 different versions of the art. The first design includes an elf, the second a merfolk, and the last one is a goblin. Another thing that's included in most bundles are these counters and tokens. The counters typically relate to the mechanics of the set. So for this first pack, which includes the foil alt art of Kin Binding, which is a pretty cool card, includes the foil basic land, so full art and non-full art. And the last pack is just pretty simple. It just includes all the basic lands that you saw before, just non-foil versions, and the reference card. Now to the main part of this, which is opening the packs and seeing what I got. Prior to opening the bundle, I did play the pre-release, so I did have some idea of what cards I wanted and didn't want. So I did actually make a list of the ones that I did want. So opening the first pack, I'm just starting with the first elf design one. There's no rhyme or reason, I just decided to split them up in that way. So you can see we got a token on the back, and if I'm correct, I might be wrong about this. This usually indicates that the hits or the rares and mythics are at the back. So nothing too crazy here to begin. I got some cards that I wanted, some cards that I didn't want, and our very first hit of this pack is actually a mythic, which ends up being Soul Immolation. And spoiler alert, this is the only mythic that I managed to get in this entire set of packs, but that's okay. I'm pretty happy with everything else that I got. And our rare for this pack is Duran, Besieged by Time. So he's a very cool looking treefolk druid creature. And just as a little inside joke with a friend of mine, he likes to nickname Duran Wobbles just based on a character that he had been able to summon in Baldur's Gate. So I like to see Duran as Wobbles now. So with this rare, I got a little bit lucky. It is the Shockland Overgrown Tomb. And the token that came with this one is actually just a plain old token that you can actually write on. So the rest of these pack openings is just going to be a bunch of speed throughs to everything until I show you guys the rares. So in this one, I actually got 2 rares. And a land, which is called Eclipse Realms. So for this one, I got Lava Leaper and High Perfect Morcant as the rares, so very cool. Yes, as you can see now that my luck with mythics is completely gone, I just have a bunch of rares now. So this next one is Bloodline Bidding, and essentially that's all I start getting now. There's no more mythics, but the entire time I'm just hoping to get Oko. That is the one mythic that I really want out of this entire set. I do have the full art one, but I want the regular art one because I just think it looks cool. I did manage to get Morkent's Eyes and Morkent's Loyalist, which are really cool and the ones I wanted, along with Kinscarer's Sentry, which I believe that's how you pronounce it. And I get another cool art, which is Thoughtweft Lieutenant, and you can't hear in this, but I was basically gushing over how cute the art is, and I wish there was more art like that. And for our rare, we have Winnowing, which is actually another card that I've been looking for. So to be fair, even though I'm not getting the mythics, I am getting a lot of the cards that I wanted. So it's not a complete loss. So we have a very cool looking rare here, which is a sorcery called Tristan's Command. I do love the art of that so much. I think it's really cool, and you get the two sides of like the day and the night. And this is the last pack. This was the point that I was like, okay, I'm not getting Oko at all. I'm not getting any more mythics, but I was still pretty happy. And our rare is another one that I really wanted, which is Goliath's Daydreamer. So overall, here is everything that we managed to hit in these packs. Not too bad, not the worst. I'm pretty happy with everything that we've got. And with that marks the end of opening this bundle. Overall, a very cool set, and I can't wait to play these cards.